Oh, yeah, that's right. Kyle's brought another NSX, hasn't
Yeah, like a purpose-built drag car. All right. Okay, that's a new one
he?
started. We'll see if anyone pops up.
Oh, nice. Meticulous has put out a video. Fuck, I haven't seen one from him in ages.
Meticulous. I haven't actually watched any of his.
You don't watch Meticulous?
Nah, I'm never subscribed
Hmm.
or anything.
So he's in the
Yeah,
same group as Booster
yeah,
Toys.
I've seen him on there, just never
Hmm.
subscribed to him.
He's got a LS FD, not FD, FB RX-7. Thing's pretty cool.
Didn't that blow up on like its first outing or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen one of his videos. But yeah, something like that happened. It looks like he's just posted a video of him taking out cash days, which is pretty impressive.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find that and subscribe, I reckon, because I've added another channel to the million. Uh,
Where's your stream?
yeah, it's impossible to find. We got a couple people, but we got Trevor's here. If you search up RK Garage attempt #2, it might come up easier.
I'm just going to your channel. Hey, there it is.
Oh, sick.
I'm back.
Hey Trevor, were you on this earlier, or did you just find it
Hey,
from
Trev.
this? I don't remember
What's happening, mate?
if you were on there, but hopefully,
We are back.
yeah, hopefully we're back and we get everyone back. I really
Looks like they're
don't.
starting to trickle back in.
Just found this. Oh, so you would have missed all the juicy stuff. I'll quickly put it to the screen, and then just for everyone. There you go. This is and you're up to date. Right, we're back up to 7, so that's good. I think we're around 20, so hopefully everyone else finds the stream back again.
Gotta get on to Nathan, mate. Find out when I get all the bits.
All the good stuff. So I forgot what you said earlier. What was the plan for tomorrow? Finish off the head gasket, the Subaru repair.
Yeah. So we get that repair finished. I sent you the photo of the gasket earlier. Fucking blew
Yeah,
it out real good.
that was. Yeah, there's a few layers missing on that one. It was
Yeah.
like sculpt. Trevor, we actually talked about that earlier as well. We wish there was a billet block, but yeah, got to find a company who'd be willing to do that and someone willing to pay the money for the R&D to make it. Which I can tell you right now, it's neither of us.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't have the money. Not with the money that I'm funneling into this
Yeah.
engine.
Oh, fuck's sake. Monday was meant to be fucking sunny. So tomorrow, right?
More rain.
100%. 100 fucking percent, man.
100%.
And then,
No fucking chance.
yeah, and then Tuesday, right? Because I'm home as well for Tuesday. Just all rain and 89%. Like last week, it fucking said Monday, Tuesday was like sunny, cloudy, no rain, like 5% chance. So Monday's a top of 15 degrees and Tuesday's a top of 12. But guess what? Wednesday I fly back to work and it's fucking just cloudy. Of course it is.
So the rain will settle off the day you fly back.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, sounds like right. Well, if it's still raining, I'm going to go for a drive. It just means I can't. Well, I can get on Boost, but there's no point getting on fucking Boost.
There's no point getting on Boost on the street anyway.
Nah, but I've only done it once with this clutch, so it's data.
Yeah, no, it does data, but wheel spin's also a wheel spin.
Yeah, I like frying tyres. It's all right.
I don't bother anymore. If I got the street tires on and I'm driving on the street, I pretty much have to run the radials on the street for it to hook up. And even then, it'll only hook up in second. First is just useless.
Yeah. So for me, that's fourth.
So the gear ratios, your equivalent will be my first is your second.
Yeah.
and my second is your fourth.
Yeah, so you're going to hook up in my fourth, yeah.
Yeah, so second's
Yeah.
1-1, which is your fourth is 1-1.
Yeah.
How long has it been raining there for? It's been raining there a while, hasn't it?
Man, so I got back from work Monday night, and it was raining then. Tuesday, man, it was like a monsoon. Like, you know, your average wheelbarrow, like the size of that? That
Yeah.
filled up to the brim full of water in a night. And it was empty out the back.
Fuck it.
Yeah, and then, so that was Tuesday. Wednesday was the same. Thursday was in patches. Like, it would clear up for a little bit, and then it would just be like, you know, the big thick raindrops you can get sometimes. Then it was just that would just fucking hit out of nowhere.
rain.
Like you could,
Yeah, right.
I could look down the road and see it like a couple kilometers down. I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. Like you could, you know, you can see the rain. It's all like hazy in the distance.
It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah, you could see that, and then yeah, and the same thing. It would just piss down like that, and then the roads would start to dry up from traffic a little bit, and then same thing again. Thursday was not too bad, but I was still doing the oil leaks on this, and then Friday I was out bush, so yeah, any chance I had. You know, probably a weekend it didn't rain, so I fucked myself there. But
So what you're saying is WA's time for Queensland's fortnightly flooding.
yeah. Yeah. But apparently it's been like that the last 2 or 3 weeks here. It's been raining heaps. Maybe not to this extent,
right.
but it's been raining a shit ton. Probably not as bad as Queensland's flooding, because that was pretty. That was pretty bad. But
Yeah, it was some bullshit.
oh, you didn't mind a flooding down there, did you? Don't Jesus. Trevor, when we're talking earlier, we had Baz back as well in the chat, and he said he reckons at least at a minimum it'll be 50 grand for the first couple blocks. Yeah, it'd be horrible to build sheds. Imagine lifting those sheets. Hold it wrong angle, you'd take off like Mary Poppins with a fucking umbrella. Go flying, boy. I'd laugh if there's still people in the first attempt at the stream, just sitting there waiting for it to load.
Just still sitting there going, what's going on?
Yeah, looks like we lost Talk Hub.
It does, unfortunately.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh, can't win them all. 10-meter long sail. Are they sheets 10 meters long? Fuck that. Imagine that. Yeah, Trevor, it wouldn't be cheap. Like it would, the first couple, especially for R&D. But just imagine the time, like you said, to 3D scan it, and then to get it in the system, and then to machine that, and then the first one never works out. There always be some mistake somewhere. Or it needs work. But and
do you know what your engine is going to cost you roughly?
Me or someone in the chat?
Oh, you.
No, not yet.
So you okay? So you haven't done what I did. I did the no, and I put pen to paper. I sat out and tried to work out roughly what it was going to cost me.
That's a no.
That's including like buying the crank and all the rest of it. Yeah, it's not pretty. Let's just say I'm halfway to my R32 GR.
Yep. One thing I'm not looking forward to though is the valve lashing.
Market, that is. Yeah.
Man, that's gonna suck. Just every time you want to drive it.
Yeah. And Nathan reckons it eats them up quite a bit, or needs quite a bit of adjusting too.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
That's what I'm doing, Dank. I did have to get a loan to pay for all the pistons and rods and stuff.
It's getting to that point, eh? Just watching the pay come in and go straight out.
That does that anyway.
Yeah, that's true. What's worse is just watching what the tax man takes. He's like, you fucking serious?
Yeah, that'd be painful. Did you end up getting much back on tax?
Yeah, I got a bit, but because I had this.
The Eka Ultima is. Does that
We'll mute them for their private discussion. Wait, I think
Yeah,
there we go. Back. There we go. Yeah, I got a bit back, but it didn't cover what I'd spent in like the 7 weeks off from work.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so you had a big break from it, didn't you?
Yeah. But I don't regret it because I would have been paying 50% in tax if I went back to work.
50%.
Yeah.
That's what I pay for my business. So
Sorry?
my YouTube channel basically is my business because it goes through my ABN.
Yeah.
And because it's an extra income source, it's 1-to-1 in tax.
1-to-1.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So basically 50%.
Yeah,
is tax.
yeah. That's rough.
It is. But I mean, I don't make much, and then I make sure I buy a bunch of tools that I claim back through the business, and it
Yeah.
runs in a negative.
Yeah, that always helps. Makes you feel any better. I still haven't been paid out from YouTube because I haven't reached that threshold yet to get paid out, which is like $100. I think it is. I've been monetized for 3 months so far. I think I still haven't reached earnings of $100 yet.
I still haven't reached it yet.
Nah, I think it's over that yet, but it's waiting for that month to count.
Yeah.
Hey, here he is. We're just talking about your talk up. We're like, oh, we've lost him.
Nice. It disappeared for a while.
Pop out shortly to do some actual work.
Oh, excuse me.
I was about to say late night, but then I just realised it's only 7 p.m. here, so it's pretty
If it
early.
makes you feel any better, I only made $67 this month, so
Yeah, mine's usually around the 33 to 38 mark a month.
that's not bad.
Yeah, but the analytics are pretty shit. Every video is like 10 plus minutes, and the average view duration is like 3 minutes 30 at best.
Yeah, what is my average view duration? It's not much better.
I can't blame him because I don't have
Oh, yeah, no.
had interesting videos.
100%. Even with mine, I don't blame him for not hanging around because I talk too much crap.
Can't be as bad as Boosted Boys though. It's like they say it's signing off a video, and 5 minutes later he's still talking.
Yeah, he does like to ramble on a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah. I reckon the best kind of outro is the old Rob Dumb special. He's just halfway through saying something and then end of video.
Just stops.
He's like, what?
Fucking gets me every time.
Yeah.
It'll be right on an interesting bit too, and I'll be
Yeah.
hooked. And then it just stops, and you're like, fuck.
Every single time.
My average view duration is like 4 minutes 56 seconds.
Hey, that's better. At least it's half a monetizing amount. Which I guess makes sense because you're earning double.
Fine.
And Talk Hub, stay out of this. We know you're on the big bucks. Yeah. Thousands and thousands of views.
Talk Hub's ringing the big bucks. When I did that Dino video, and I got like 30,000 views.
It's
It
probably
actually made
still
me
up
some
there.
Decent.
You're probably way more views than that now, surely.
Yeah, it'll still be trickling in over time.
Has it beaten
But
your this is my is it
Nah.
VT?
Nah,
No.
that
Took off.
video, it still brings in about 1,000 views a month.
Really? Shit.
Yeah, that video is just, it's kicking up constantly.
P-Platers be loving it.
But yeah, that video got 30,000 views that week. I actually made some decent ad rev, and I was like, holy shit, I need to do this every week. How the fuck do I do this? And then it went straight back down to like 500 views. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he's like, shit. You thought you finally hit your big break.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What is it at now? Actually, I haven't looked at it in so long. But
Yeah.
my Turbo V6 video.
Aaron, that's correct, but at the same time, we're behind the curve. When the YouTubers made it big from starting was like years and years ago.
Yeah, so it's got 137,000 views at the moment.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, that's always the way, especially when you put extra effort in editing them, Talk Hub. You're like, yeah, this has to be good content.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure it's
Yeah.
like edited perfectly and everything.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
right.
yeah.
Spent hours doing it, get every little cut right and add in all the little bits and tips
Yeah.
and tricks, and then it just doesn't do shit. And all that was a waste of time.
That's actually happened for me with the most recent Dino one because I like kind of clickbaited it a bit. So I was like, yeah, because obviously the views just count per clicks. So I was just like, yeah, sweet, surely this is going to get a few clicks. And the first week, it was like 200 views down compared to all the lame ones where I'm just fixing shit that no one cares about. But I need to get a video out. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's on a dyno, you get to see it make power for a fucking change, and no one wants to. I get inboxed on the weekly about it, and no one wants to watch it now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, how the fuck does that work?
Yeah. And the slap together jobs, boom, 20k views as well.
Yeah,
I wish I could say that, but.
so do I. I wish I could get a video get 20k views for a slap together.
Yeah.
Although, with the build we got coming up with a friend of mine, it might be possible.
Well, best of luck for you. Fingers crossed.
It's going to be two idiots try to get a V6 to run on something that we have no idea how to get it to run on.
Oh, yeah. That'll be good.
It'll start with some methanol and then progress to some more interesting stuff.
Yeah.
A bit more bang.
Yeah, that's it. I was literally just about to say about Talk Hub. The platform we use is not the best for viewers.
That's true.
Yeah, Delco, everyone's probably sick of me doing that, but I have been doing that in the scene anyway. I spam the shit out of it. But
I know.
There's
Every time you do a stream, I get like 7 notifications.
Yeah.
I'm like, there they are.
yeah, yeah. Especially, it would have been really annoying when I was home for those 7 weeks because I was every fucking week instead of every third one when I'm home. I was just doing it like someone's going to get sick and comment, just stop, but no one did. So I was like, oh well, fucking they're either too scared to say something to me, or fucking they don't give a fuck. I just scroll on as soon as they see me post something.
I have noticed that when you post those, the comments or likes have dropped dramatically on those posts on Facebook.
Yeah.
But no one's told you to fuck off yet, so keep doing your thing, I guess.
Yeah, I just mute my post instead. That wouldn't surprise me, Talk Hub. I'm very well hated across the V6 world and also liked. It's a 50-50. My message requests get spammed every day, but I have people just hating my guts at the same time. It's fucking great. Yeah, I've been doing that as well, Dake. Well, finding more and more groups. I've been doing that as well. But the problem is with that as well is the time difference.
Yeah, I tried spamming one of the Facebook pages in the States with my when I hit the dyno, my little teaser video, and it got denied. They didn't post it. I was like, oh, fine then. All right, let you watch it then. Or it was removed or some shit. I can't remember. They don't seem to like the spamming too much.
Yeah, dang, half the time when I'm writing, I'm just like, fuck, I'm getting a kick out of this myself. Like, either, like, someone's going to pipe up. Yeah, instant division. Yeah, that is literally the best bit about it. Because usually I'll go in with the complete fucking opposite of what everyone's been saying. But what I like is when I go in the complete opposite and then someone corrects me when I fuck up. That's what I like then, because it's like, fuck, there's division, but there's division again. It just gets juicy from that point. And yeah, if there's a video camera over time, you just be seeing me just going, nah, fuck. And I get corrected, I'm like, here I am, just shoving it out there, and like, fucked it. Too easy talk up, have fun. Ryan, there's a fair few people that do it, but there's even fewer people that do it the right way. Or the right way to an extent, I guess, there's different levels.
So it's just the automotive industry. It's all subject to perception. So
That's it. And I think the biggest thing out of it all is what I don't think people realise is I'm just the most... I push it the most socially. Like, I don't care to share stuff, post links or whatever, and comment on stuff, and be active on Facebook the most out of other people.
I don't know. Every time I'll get a chance to open up Facebook, and I'll be scrolling through, and it'll be a post on one of the V6 pages. And I'm like, oh yeah, answer this guy. And I'll open up the comments, and it'll be you straight away. I'm like, oh, he's done it.
Yeah.
Go to the next one. Same thing. Open the comments. You're in there already. Oh, okay. So half the time I don't even bother because you've already answered the question.
A lot of hidey holes
And
at
then-
work.
And then you get the other 30 other people in there doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the hell do you just sit on your phone all day while you're at work or something? Because it's just constant. And I'm like, the fuck does this guy get the time to post all these posts?
I guess to the point where I just get sick of work, so I'll just do a quick scroll and just reply, and go back to work again. And then when I check my phone again, there's fucking 40 plus notifications of everyone just arguing with what I've replied on multiple things. Happened today with the gearboxes. There was a big argument about the L67 and Ecotech gearbox and converters. People trying to say that they're different. And someone,
Same as far as I know.
yeah, they're the same. Then someone's just like, oh, but fucking no, the L67 has better gearboxes. They got like a upgraded servo and shift kit in them already. I'm like,
Yeah, shit.
and like, yeah, I've had multiple workshops and fucking transmission builders and all this and that say the converters are different and
No, why would the converter be different? Why the fuck would GM go to the trouble to put another converter?
As far as I'm
on the
aware,
same platform.
yeah, as far as I'm aware and from what I've physically seen, they have the exact same part numbers. They're exact same. The only difference is the L67 produces more torque, so it pushes through the stool more. So it stalls higher.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's how converters work.
Yeah. Like literally, you could rip an L67 out of a car because you rodded it, put an eco in, and you buoy your gearbox, put an L67 gearbox and converter in, and it will stall at the exact same speed as what your eco one did because the same thing, it didn't have the torque to push through it.
Yeah. Well, they've all got the same status, and anyway.
And if I'm incorrect, I'm sure someone will correct me that has the information, but from what I've seen, physically, from actually seeing in my hand, the gearbox and the converter are the same part number, for fuck's sake. But yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Automatics. Yeah, exactly, 460 and... They have their place, but for anyone that's trying to make arguments about something special, then yeah, they don't. Yeah. One thing I get sick and tired of seeing is people talking about how their 460's built, and then like a week or two later, a month, you just you see them post up that it's getting rebuilt again,
Yeah.
and they keep throwing like $2 or $3 grand at it getting rebuilt, and it just keeps blowing. You're just like, why this? You add a Glide or T400 price at this amount, like a stock one, which will probably hold that power more than a 460. So,
Yeah, stock Glide I think is good for like 500 horsepower.
yeah, there you go. 460 is good for about fucking 50.
Maybe 6. Yeah. I mean, I've broken a stock 4L60 on a stock NA engine.
Yeah. Never even seen a 460 behind a 202.
Didn't know they'd fit, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh god, the good old plenum spacer and coils. Yeah, I got upgraded coils and I got bigger injectors and I got 10mm ignition leads. Yeah, mate.
And I got
All the power.
nice lid spacer and the plenum spacer.
All the powers. Like, yeah, mate, you got all the powers.
I didn't know the drink. I'll be back.
Too easy. I've actually seen a few of those Trimatics pop up recently, Delco. Seems like there's a big rush to get rid of them here in WA. Oh, good old Getrags, Ryan. I don't even want to talk about them. Those give me nightmares. What's worrisome is the carts in front of me is getting Getrags converted. Yeah. Ah, I got you, Aaron. Yours is missing reverse randomly. Jesus. Oh, that's cool. I've never actually looked into those boxes at all. That'd be an awesome bracket racing box then, really. Pick like your 11, 5 to 12 class or something and just keep sending it all day. Yeah, you're lucky it's holding on, but I've heard people with having great success with Getrags and not blowing, but myself personally, I went through them like there's no tomorrow. So hopefully, even though it's noisy, it holds on for you. Stage 7 camshaft. Oh, that's one of the most annoying things I see is just people just asking for videos and specs, like idle videos and specs of cams. Like, oh yeah, I want to pick a cam, send up your idle video so I can pick which one. It's like, oh,
What cam should I get so it has a lumpy idle?
yeah. It's like, fuck. Just,
Stage 3 kit.
yeah. Pick one that fucking works.
Stage 17.
Yeah. What stage is that cam, bro?
The ghost cam. Oh, you've started that.
Oh, please don't. You've no idea how much I get harassed about that. It's so bad.
That's all you, bro. You
Yeah.
started that. You asked for it.
But you've no idea. Like it's grown. It like in TikTok comments, my personal
Yeah, I know.
Facebook Messenger. Then it was like the Arcade Garage Facebook page, and then now it's even gone on to like the EcoJet Facebook page. EcoJet has nothing to do with ghost cams. Like, oh, bro, how much for a ghost cam tune? Or can you ghost cam tune this? And oh.
You should just reply all to those messages and be like, just take your brake booster hose off, like Ryan
Yeah.
said.
I'm almost at the point where I'll start throwing a price figure out to send them out there. Because then if someone copies it, obviously they can access the tune then and copy it and put it everywhere. And if I get decent money for it, then fuck it. But I'm not giving it out there because then every P plate is going to fucking put it on the car and think they're stick cunts.
Yeah. I wish there was a way you could password lock the factory bins.
There is, but with the, I don't know how, but with the OSC flash tool, it's got that brute unlock force thing. Within 3 hours, it's unlocked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's no point. Yeah, if people know about that anyway, which if anyone's serious about wanting to find something and they'll learn about it anyway. Yeah, because when I got a spare ECU out of a car that was getting wrecked, it was a factory tune. I don't know how it was locked, but it was locked. So I did that OSC brute force thing, and yeah, it unlocked it within. It said it could take up to 3 hours or whatever, and unlocked it within 20 minutes. And I was able
Right.
yeah, then I was able to flash. I think it was a manual car, so I wanted to see the stock manual bin to see what the ISC does, the rev hang shit they get
Yeah.
before I flash it one.
Rev hang is fucking annoying.
Yeah, I wanted to compare all those settings compared to the auto to see if it was the same.
Yeah.
That's why it did it, or if it was actually something different. But yeah, anyway, I was doing that. Yeah, it was locked, so you couldn't read the bin.
Oh, okay.
I'll save it, but yeah.
I swear that rev hang thing's something to do with the VSS because it only seems to do it when the car's driving, not when it's sitting
Stationary. Yeah. It happened on CalMaker as well. It just
did it?
seemed, yeah, mine back when I was on CalMaker used to do it. Not all the time, but from time to time. Oh, that
Yeah,
redneck one, was that like the wiper motor? They just like pull the throttle? That video of it had like the exhaust with like a pipe just hanging out right near the door.
It could be. I can't
Yeah.
remember what it was that he sent to me now.
But
It must have been a while back.
that car that I did that first video on with the Ghost Cam tunes is what I actually brought back this weekend, which is one that's right in front of me. That I'm manual converting and turning into
The white
my
one.
competition drift car. So I'm going to prove a point in the video that it is just the tune, because people still don't believe the tune can do it. So I'm going to have two ECUs in my hand, one with just the one enhanced normal bin, one with mine with a lumpy idle, and without video cutting or anything, I'm going to start it on the normal one, then obviously I'll swap the ECUs with my tune on it and have it lump. And then after that, same thing video, put the other tune back in, it will idle normal to prove that I'm not touching anything in the engine bay, because everyone still believes I'm undoing a vacuum hose or something. Like,
Really?
well, not
Okay.
sorry, not everyone, all the haters,
Yeah.
but just don't believe the idle can be done in the tune. But yeah, I'm going to do that to hopefully shut everyone up. But at the same time, I can just see a big influx of fucking comments again.
That's right. Aaron's right though. They still won't believe it. Haters gonna hate me. That's interesting, Doggo. Was it? BL400 is a really, really smart guy. So it makes sense that he would have the capability to do that sort of thing, which is cool, because I didn't think that it was even possible. Because I know on my aftermarket ECU I can password protect the tune. I can't remember seeing anything in the factory coding for that. So trust BL400 to come up with that.
That's actually really cool that it could do that. Never even
Actually
known
helped
that.
me a couple times back in the day with Ethel when it was still on NVRAM.
If you speak the Matrix, yeah, I've
That's right. Speaking binary.
I've opened it up in the hex edit before and looked at it and scrolled
Oh, yeah.
through and just went, nope,
Yeah.
not for me. Like I've even been
60.
told, like I've been told the address to go to and what to edit, and I was just scrolling through and I was just like, nah, not worth it. Just
Yeah.
close
Look-
it.
You look at the flash tool downloading a bin and it's like 64 bytes, 64 bytes, 64 bytes, and you're like, nah, that is way too much data with a fucking
Yeah, from every address. It's something
Yeah.
just like, yeah. And yeah, Aaron, as Convert said when you read your comment, yeah, they still won't believe me, but I just, like, I haven't posted anything on TikTok in ages. And not that I need to, but I just want to stir shit again. And then I get bored reading the comment. Like, the first video, I think it was one of the first videos I did, there was literally people, not even tagging me in it, but just like arguing with each other about it. And it was just great to read. Because they were both wrong. They were both arguing something. They were both wrong. It was just like, and it went on for hours. It was like 5 hours later, and they were still replying to each other. I was just like, holy shit. So I just want to like do that, put the video up on there, and just watch the world burn again.
Nice.
And then,
I do. No, sorry, you go.
and then when I get bored of it, I just mute the notifications.
Nice. I still remember one of the TikTok vids I posted up of me racing an Audi, and there was a few butt hurts in there. Like,
Yeah, I remember watching that
Yeah,
video.
right.
It was great. That was a roll racing one, eh?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
a raw racing one. I tried to do it again racing another Audi. Oh, actually, he was so butt hurt, that Audi guy. Oh man, it was when we raced him.
Was that
And
the
was
one
a race
just
that-
gone?
Yeah, the one just
Yeah.
gone. So the last race of the night I got was a black Audi S3, and they blew the head gasket out mid race. He catches back up to me. He's like, "Oh, you started at 60. You're supposed to be started at 40. I want a rematch. We'll go again. I'll smash you if we get to start again at 40." I was watching the video back, editing it, and I'm like, "This dude wasn't anywhere fucking near me. What the hell was he
Yeah.
talking about?"
Yeah, because the guy you had filming, we could hear in the video, could hear him
Yeah.
talking, saying, "Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
complaining that you said you're going 60."
Mm.
The hell bit shows like,
Yeah.
"Oh, sorry."
I was like, "Oh, well, fucking blew the head gasket out. I'm going back to pits." Fuck yeah.
Just couldn't hack it that a V6 Commodore beat him.
It was spent 100 grand on an S3 and got smoked by the V6. He was hating pretty bad.
I had reading up on the comments there, what you said there, Cornfed, about it only happens when you're moving. Ryan said, yeah, disconnected his speedo sense, it wouldn't rev hang. So yeah, it must be something to
Yeah.
do with that 100% then.
Cool. Saw Ryan's comment. It seems to be a thing, but I don't understand what setting it is amongst all the VSS stuff that it's doing that makes it rev hang. It's probably something to do with the decay rate for the IAC at a certain speed or something. But I don't know.
Or maybe
I'm not smart enough to figure it out.
Maybe I'll make that a mission one day of mine once I get that thing manual converted, see if it rev hangs, and if it does, I'll try find what the fuck it does and fail. But
Yeah,
put it up.
find out exactly what it is. I just don't have the patience to sit there and sift through all the fucking things and try and rewrite it and figure out exactly which one it is.
Yeah. Now, Aaron, then Danes is obviously the better channel for you then, because the 3 things you listed there, mine shows 2 of those things as well. Obviously not as much, but there's going to come a point when I can't do anything to this, so I'm going to have to start doing shit to everything else. Amusing thing is, though, Aaron, is we both had the underdogs way before it was big on social media. Oh, look, now my brother's on the channel.
He's coming here to give you some shit.
Your OS is still sitting over. Oh, you can't even see my hand. Wait up. Still sitting over there.
Yeah, that's it.
I still need to get a head gasket and head bolts, then we can put it back in and send it. Disconnected speedo. I guess I don't need the speedo for a drift car, do I? Fuck it. No video on how to fix it.
Yeah, disconnect the
Yeah,
speedo.
no video. Yeah. Sorry guys, no video on how to fix it. I'm just disconnecting the fucking thing.
Yeah, hey guys, here's how you fix the rev hang when man, and just unplug the sensor.
Sean, I got a better idea. We'll do a Cletus special and just use that spray, that seal.
Flex Seal.
Flex Seal, that's the one, yeah. We'll just Flex Seal your head gasket.
Someone commented that to me the other day. I'm like, fuck, that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm not using the Flex Seal.
Yeah, don't copper spray it this time, just Flex Seal it.
I didn't actually copper coat it this time because I didn't fucking have any.
That's why I didn't blow. I mean, that's why it blew.
You watch it hang in there this time, and someone will be like, oh, it's because you didn't copper coat it.
Yeah, I think 100% had to do with your limiter.
I
Can't believe when you told me, man. Oh, that's fucking, that's spicy.
Yeah, oh, it's spicy.
Jesus.
Actually, I've got the laptop here. I can check exactly what it is.
Yeah,
but I know it's something along those lines.
Actually, that's a fair point. I'm going to do the same. And because I was guessing when I said what mine is. And I hope this doesn't crash the stream now because I've opened another program.
this chat.
Yeah, this laptop might not.
Type rip in the comments.
Yeah, this might not work anymore. Engine protection, RPM limit. Oh, alright, so I was close. -4. I got a
-4.
Control range of 50. Hard limit is 100 RPM above the set. So it's soft limit. But control range over 50. The hard limit is 100 RPM over in case it blows through. -4 degrees and exit decay rate is 5%.
Yeah, right.
So yeah,
and
I still get pops and bangs. Obviously nothing like yours, but
okay. So mine is a soft rev limiter enabled at 7,000 RPM. The control range is 100 RPM. And the spark cut percentage is 100%, and ignition retard is 30 degrees.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't.
That's why she went bang.
I didn't look.
It went bang right too.
Yeah, fucking did. I didn't actually look at the spark cut percent. I got to open the fucking program.
That's the only options I have for my soft cut rev limiter.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll bump the rev limit up a few hundred RPM and change the control range to a few hundred RPM. And then the ignition retard and spark percentage.
Yeah, okay.
Soften it up quite a bit.
Oh, so yeah, mine's 45% ignition cut.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'll bump the cut percentage down to about 50, the degrees to 10 or so.
Yeah.
To widen the control range up to a couple hundred RPM, so it doesn't just hit a brick fucking wall.
Yeah.
Still blows my mind looking at that log from the dyno there. Though.
What sucks
Where is it?
is I tested it too, so it must be something that my tuner's got set up on his laptop. I can't pull any logs
Yeah.
after the dyno. When his laptop's connected, the ECU
Oh,
doesn't
right.
log. But when my laptop's connected and I'm PC logging, I can also download
Yeah.
download ECU logs. Because that's the one thing, like obviously I've got the tune anyway, so that's not the point of it, but I wanted to see where it made the 609 horsepower or what RPM where you let
yeah.
off. So, because like we got rid of it, he turned off the dyno by that point, so the screen was off, so he couldn't go back through the dyno logs. But yeah, I wanted to go through the ECU logs because I'd already loaded the car. He'd already started moving cars back in the workshop. So his laptop was turned off as well. So I was like, yeah, I'll just pull the logs at home so I could see where exactly the RPM we stopped at. Because it was early like 6.5, but that could be 6.3. It could also be 6.8. But it was around the 6.5 mark. Yeah, I wanted to pull that data, but yeah, there's nothing there. The only data it had was me driving off the dyno onto the trailer. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, right.
I might actually ask him next time.
Unless he's pulling it off it at the same time, just so you don't have it. I don't know.
No, because I asked him. He's like, he's like, when you get home, just pull the ECU log off. Like he said. Yeah, he mentioned that. Yeah, it might just be his settings on his
that's
laptop.
what I was going to say. He might just have the settings set up different so that it's not saving it on the ECU as well as his laptop.
Because I was like, fuck, don't tell me Link doesn't ECU log when you laptop, like when you PC log. But then I tested it myself and I PC logged and then got home and pulled the exact same log off the ECU. So I was like, oh, all right, it's not the ECU and it's set up somewhere, but I'll try to get it sussed for the next one because I wanted to overlay the logs on the dyno runs too.
Oh yeah.
In the video, but not going to happen.
Yeah, you don't want to see my logs.
You just see everything just go up, head gasket.
It's got a really flat boost curve because that's all the map sensor can see.
Oh yeah, it goes up and then just.
Yeah, it's just dead flat. Off's like, oh, so it's good. It's like, check out my really flat boost curve. I'm like, yeah, it's just maxed.
Yeah. Getting an old school sub install video, holy crap. I bet you I'd film one and it'll get like 10 views. Nah, actually that's a lie. It'll get like thousands and thousands of views of every L plater and P plater. About my most popular video ever. And then all my normal viewers will just not watch it.
Trev, I think I should maybe put a Monica sticker on the back. Monica.
Delco, the logging rate is actually set per channel on the Link ECU. But actually, unless I have missed that exact setting, you're making me open fucking PC Link now for the third time. The chat's just died. All right, let's have a look.
Everyone chuck a rip in the chat.
I might be eating me words here. Logging, setup logging.
No, it's just sub. Yeah, that's the go. It's my kind of sub.
Oh no, I fucked up. That's a good. Actually, no, in saying that though, I have my PC logging set to 40 hertz, and ECU logging's at 10 hertz, and it still works. I'll suss it out. Anyway, next time I head back to the dyno and try to get it to work. Well, now someone's taking videos. Oh, did she hear me? Shit. Nitrous sub install.
Been banged. Yeah. Nice.
Sticker.
That's a good one, actually. I think I should get that one.
Do it. That'll be sick.
I need to get onto my mate, see if I can get another Dirty Slappers Racing. I like
Fuck
that
it.
sticker.
You have to get that, and next time you see that Audi, just hand it to him.
Yes.
Not even that. Don't even hand it to him. Just peel it off and slap it on his windscreen. Fucking take that.
Actually, I'm hoping I can do. There's rolls coming up again this month on the 27th, so 20 days. I'm hoping I can make it, and I'm hoping he's going to be there, so I can go. All right, let's do your 40 roll and see what happens.
Yeah. And you still beat him with half a head gasket.
Yeah. Yeah, mind you, my speedo doesn't work at the moment, so I had no idea what speed I was doing, and I wasn't using the GPS on the phone at the time because the phone was going flat. So I was like, I think this is about 40. Then I got all butt hurt.
Oh, do they have an electronic speedo on the glides, or is it? You got to
There's no speedo output at all, so I'm just using rear wheel speed.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got to get like
Yeah,
a
so
cherry
I just-
sensor or something.
It's got rear wheel speed. I just tapped into the rear left ABS sensor, and that feeds the ECU for the VSS.
Oh, that's all right. That's if you do go to the ECU. We're talking about double check the frequency range. But those DIs can read. They might not be able to read that high for the ABS sensors. I know with mine can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I fucked up because I wired in the front left so I could do traction control, like the percentage slip. And yeah, the
Which is
frequency.
something I've been thinking about wanting to do as well, because ECU will do it.
Yeah, there's like ways to work around it. You can wire, you can get, I can't remember exactly, but it's like a diode or a capacitor or a resistor. You can make hack up a circuit so that it will divide the frequency so that it fits in the range, but that's another thing to look at as well. Yeah, that ECU has its own forums as well, so that's got heaps of information there. Like, yeah, it should state on there the max amount of frequency, because I don't think that pic I sent you, that comparison chart, I don't think that shows the frequency amount.
Because they're a fairly fine tooth Hell effect sensor.
Yeah.
Sensor, whatever it is.
I've heard people have said they grind off teeth on some of them, so obviously the frequency goes down because it's reading less.
Lowers the
Yeah.
hertz, yeah.
Which could do. Talk Hubby, there's a little bit of tech talk going on, but
Blown head gasket. Yeah. I should just put a sticker. You've been head gasketed.
we're just talking about aftermarket ECUs and logging, and now we're talking about speed sensors with the reading off factory ABS sensors, and ECUs some of them can read a high frequency hertz than others.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just feeding my rear wheel speed sensor into the VSS signal, so maybe it's got enough frequency range that it can see it, I guess.
Yeah. Either that or it hasn't maxed out yet. Like, have you read it at the end of the 8th mile?
Well, I had it on the street and it goes off the clock on the speedo, so.
Oh, okay.
But my ECU, I can. Hang on, I better have a look at this before I talk shit out.
Yeah, now it's on video evidence, so someone will hold you accountable too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's talk upset allegedly. Yeah, use that word and you're safe.
Allegedly,
Yeah,
I can allegedly do some stuff with the things. What do I want? Outputs.
Oh,
Speedo outputs.
you got to read Aaron's comment. That's what you got to do. That's it right there.
You've been Mang sticker with a
The head gasket
picture of
blown.
a blown head gasket. I got plenty of those pictures. Sensor setup. Yeah, there it is. VSS.
Bluetooth head gasket inside using
Yeah, so
inside
I've got it
Oh, God.
set up as a HAL or optical type sensor with a falling trigger edge divided by 16, so I can divide it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then the speed ratio is set to 2.4 because to get to the accurate
Yeah.
ratio speed, it's multiplied it.
In saying that, I've got it hooked up, but I've never set it up because I wired it in and then looked on the forums and it said, yeah, nah, we can only go up to this frequency range. And usually Speedo Sensors was like something like quadruple that range, so I never bothered, but maybe I'll suss it out.
Yeah, being able to divide that VSS input by 16 probably helps it a lot, but I haven't actually tried. I'd like to try and wire in the front wheel speed sensor so I can do traction control versus rear versus front wheel speed.
Did yours had ABS, didn't it? The front.
Yeah, it was a factory ABS car.
Do you still have that wire sitting there, the little plug for?
Yeah, so I've still got all 4 wheel speed sensors hooked up. The ABS module is just tucked down under the mounting.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I just took all the solenoids off it, so it just can't activate.
Yeah. Yeah, I just ran it to my front left, connected that, just cut the wiring for went to that. It ran to the B. I don't know. Maybe I can't remember if it ran to the BCM or then to the ABS unit, or if it ran straight to the ABS. Anyway, I cut that off and then just tapped into that, but never bothered setting up in the ECU. So maybe I'll do that if I drive it tomorrow. I'll log that and see the range.
The links are very, I don't know how to word it, but diverse in the fact that you can set it up to do basically whatever you want.
Yeah, they've got heaps of options.
Yeah, like you can have this input do this for this and this setting, and if it meets this target, you can do something else as well. So they're really good in that aspect.
Yeah, going the link has been the best thing I ever did, but I was very, very lucky in finding because I got the ECU, the 4-bar map sensor, the A and B loom for $2,000, and the ECU's like the ECU's like 2.8 new, and then the A and B looms together is like 300, and the map sensor's like 115 or something.
A and B looms together 300. Where are you looking? Because today I just saw a B loom for like 350.
Oh, this is like a short tail. It's only like 15 centimeters of that. Yeah. But the loom I'm using now was actually a guy on eBay. I've got the sticker on the hoist somewhere. Hardwired Motorsports. It's on that side there. He makes 2.5 meter looms for any ECU. He tries to use the color codings for that exact ECU. That was $350. So that's what I use this time. So then all the wires that run to the final point is his wiring, and then all I had to feed was like the power or sensor ground to add them in, which made it a lot easier. But
nice.
But yeah, I was very lucky finding it, and obviously it was local in WA. The guy had all that crap for $2,000, which saved me probably like $1,000 to $1,500, I think.
Oh,
it's about $1,500 easy, with all that. I mean, all I added was the wideband. I bought a wideband sensor and 2 pressure sensors, just for fuel, and all of that was it.
What is the onboard map sensor?
They're just an LSU 4.9 connector, so you can buy any of them and use it. But if you buy the links, it's expensive. Like anything, like you buy, it's same as Haltech. Like their pressure sensors, same as the link. If you buy their branded ones, which is just a sticker slapped on, is $300. But you go to like EFI Hardware or EFI Solutions, whatever it is, and it's like 150.
EFI Solutions is down the Gold Coast.
Yeah, it's like 150. So, but I think the wideband sensor's about the same, 200, 300. That's like Link's branded one.
Map sensor, dude. Map sensor.
Oh, map sensor. Sorry, 115.
What's their onboard map sensor?
They don't have one.
3-bar? Oh, they don't have one.
No, that's the thing I don't have. But you can wire any map sensor in. You can buy an eBay $15 one and it works.
Yeah, I mean you can do that with every aftermarket ECU. I guess. But that was the reason why I brought the ECU masters, because it's onboard 4-bar map. Yeah,
actually, I'm going to now once again open PC Link for the 4th time. And they have a whole list of options for like preset settings, like calibrations. So let me just go have a look at that.
It's wild. Kevin had a 7-bar map sensor.
Fucking hell. Map sensor type. So, holy shit, there's a lot. 2.5 bar, 7 bar, GM 3 bar. There's heaps of Subarus, Evos. Then you got your normal calibration tables you put in. Hondas, Subarus, LS1s, generic 4 bar, FG Falcon.
Yeah, nice.
Then you got Bosch 4, 3.5,
4 bar on board
3.
is nice.
Yeah, then Link also sell 5 and 6.5 bar sensors as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot
saw
of
that.
preset ones in there, or you can put in your own calibration. So if it comes with data, you just put it in.
Yeah. You just need a 7-bar gas, fuel, oil pressure sensor at the end of the day. That's all it really is.
Yeah.
And then you just calibrate it to what you want it to do.
Going off garage7.com.au. Okay, that's a completely different type of map sensor. I'm not even going to talk about that price because that is insane. It's like $450 for a 5-bar map sensor. Yeah, fuck that.
The hell?
Only certain models. I don't believe any Link, any G4 or G4X have internal map sensors. They're all external Delco from what I've seen. I don't. Sorry. Yeah, Haltech's alright, but their
that's a go, Brody.
software isn't the best. Like Link is all right in front of you. You click on something and everything's there. Haltech, you got to go searching to find shit and to turn things on.
External map, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, the generic 150 psi pressure sensors are perfect for like $110, I think, from
Yeah.
EFI, whatever it was.
Just about everything.
They're the exact same thing as what you buy the Link labelled one and Haltech labelled ones and AEM and all that crap. They're just a sticker slapped on.
Mr. 96VS, I got a data log of a maxed out 4-bar map sensor, so don't you talk to me about more pistons.
4-bar isn't that much if you're getting that it's only 3-bar of boost, not 4-bar of boost.
Yeah, that's right. So it's 4-bar absolute, so you got to take into account the 1-bar vacuum. But still,
Yeah.
3-bar of boost is 43.5 psi.
Yeah.
When you break it down.
The G4, what software does that use? Does that still go on PC Link or has that got a different software to a cub? You're boating, like, once you get your head wrapped around Haltech, it's easy, but Link, you can literally just open the program and it's there right in front of you.
Yeah, Link is really nerdy. I found that out. Link's like really nerdy. But it has a really good sampling rate for its data logging compared to the Haltech, which is
Yeah.
like 20 hertz. or
Yeah,
something.
I have, on the EC logging, I have everything turned on and it doesn't miss a beat. Everything's smooth, it doesn't miss any bit of data. And that's like everything turned. I just literally just highlighted everything and put it into ECU log and did it.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah, Delco, I was talking about the wiring ECUs, which I believe are different to the plug-in.
My drink has evaporated. I shall return.
Yeah, so Mr. 96VS, that's only a 3-bar map sensor then. Which is 2-bar boost, and then you got 1 bar of absolute. Really? A map sensor can't keep up with it? So what, are you converting back to a math then as well, having both in, or are you kind of gone off fuel load? Yeah, that's what does suck about that. I've done a couple tunes recently for a couple people with G4Xs. So I personally run a G4 Plus, and then I've never really looked at the G4X software until someone asked me to do a tune for them, and it's completely different. Like, the menu's different again, it's still easy, but yeah, things will change. hair bleed sensor. Out of my pay grade there. Jesus, over 12 versions. Holy crap. Because Delca Wizard, you're from NZ as well, aren't you? Or in NZ, aren't you? Home of the good old Link. Keep quick until it says okay. Unzed. Unzed. Oh, Talk Hub, is that Camry or 1J? I've got to make sure I fucking watch that video. Hey, Stabjet. Yeah, secret's out.
Mechanical injected too.
So, just for you, Stabjet, I'm going to go to the fancy screen I made because I wasn't going to do it, but now I feel like it's a waste because I spent a bit of time on it. I didn't actually, but we're
I
gonna.
still think you missed an opportunity with it, but then
Yeah, I know. It's just like it's just that I wish I put Shaq's dick on it. Really, would have been great, but yeah. Wings don't use a hand control. Holy crap! I never even knew about that. It's like a Power
Oh, yeah.
FC.
the Power FC, yeah.
Yeah, Dan, like I said earlier, it's like a new toy or a new tool. You just want to keep playing with it. Yeah, look, I'll even adjust the video size just for you guys. You know, look at this. Look, oh, we're going bigger. Oh, we're going smaller again. You know, Config can do the same. Oh, fuck, what unicorn? Yeah, there it is. Back to the normal. Oh,
Oh,
real
really
straight
Streamlabs.
internals. Fuck yeah. When's he taking it out to a cub for a drive or a track? I want to see this thing. That'll be sick. Oh, they're the same, I best Stabjet. Didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Sick.
Is that the same
Surprising,
crank that
mate.
you have then?
Kind of makes sense, I guess. When the only real difference is the bolt pattern on the back, the flex plate or
So,
flywheel, whatever.
so the spacing's all the same as well then, is it? Between all the pistons, obviously, where they go.
Oh yeah,
The journals.
different rods and pistons.
Oh, sweet. Sounds like everyone needs to jump on a Talk Hub's page and look at this one, Jay.
No, I'm gonna go and have a gander at it.
If you want Shannon at Cheam Court. Oh, sweet. I haven't actually seen Shannon do too much like Japanese stuff, or at least he hasn't posted too much of it, so that'd be cool to see what he gets out of it.
So 400 trans brake, 28x9 pro radial. Nice.
Bracket radial.
Should be a pretty quick car. What's it in a Camry?
JZX 100.
Oh right, yeah.
Just looks like a
Sweet.
Camry. Fuck, there was one for sale here recently for 47. Fuck,
Oh,
it was
47 grand.
Oh, but it was like single high mount. Like it was like a turnkey, awesome setup aftermarket ECU. A lot of money,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of money, but it was like clean, just fresh respray. I was like, yeah, that'd be an ideal car, but yeah, that's a lot
Yeah.
of money, a lot of money. I'd have to sell the Ford and get a loan. I mean, I'd kick myself because I think a barrel will go a long way more than a 1J.
The 1J is a good engine.
They are, but yeah. I'd kick myself because I got one of each air at the moment, the VE and the FG.
Oh yeah.
You know, for the Polo pack of each, the SSV and the XR6 Turbo. They're both not HSV, not FPV, but the best of the worst. Fuck, I don't remember what rods I have now.
Sure. Really?
Fuck. I got
Do you know if they're HP? Are they HPs? Potato.
I got a screenshot. Yeah, now I got to find the screenshot.
I know what mine are. Mine are custom Carrillo I-beams with custom made 625 rod bolts.
Yeah, custom Carrillo as well. And diamond pistons.
Diamond pistons.
Yeah.
Max speeding rods.
I've asked Max Speeding Rods a few times to do eco rods.
Yeah, don't get me started. I have to. They weren't. They wanted me to buy 10 rods and 10 pistons, and I was like, no, fuck that.
Did they? Is that what they said to you?
Yeah.
Fuck.
They're like, oh, we can, because I gave them all the specs of lengths and pinballs and etc. I'm like, I need rods and pistons made to this spec. How much is it going to cost? And they're like, oh, we'll do it, but you got to buy 10 pistons and 10 rods.
I've
10
heard
sets.
I've heard people making
Yeah.
800 plus with E's and J's. The Max.
Yeah, well, Stuff's engine in Hoff's car, that 1.5J's got max speeding rods in it. It's making 900 at the wheels.
Fuck. Boating and race cars. The T56 is standard. My tuner has actually gone to 1300 horsepower in a stock T56. Whether the owner of that was kissed on the dick or not, I don't know, but people blow them a lot earlier. People have some success with them. It also comes down a lot to how hard the boost ramps in, the torque it makes, the power, if you're clutch kicking, the grip. There's a lot of different factors to it, I guess, but the T56 is dead standard, but I make fuck all power so far in this, so that's chump change for a T56, really.
Boating, I haven't got a chance to get the coilovers and the beamer yet. They keep harassing me to do it, and that's fair talk. I'd pretty much be the same way as well, but beggars can't be choosers at the moment.
Fucking hell. So that's when you know you made as a YouTube channel. Someone wants to pay you to give you products.
Yeah.
Well, Dane's is pretty much identical to mine, minus the turbo cam and heads. So, and you've made a lot more power than what I have, and yours held. So, pretty sure everyone should be pretty good at a T56. Steve Morris hit you up. Fuck off.
Yeah.
When he mentioned someone in his video about something with someone in Australia. Oh no, sorry, he's doing a barra for someone in Australia, but that's right.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck, I
do
wonder
remember
if Steve Morris hit you up. Do you mind stating what motor it was for or what about? Or is it all hush hush?
I didn't really get much of a chance to abuse the shit out of my T56 either. I mean, I did, but I didn't at the same time, so...
It'd be the launches that'd really do it. Which isn't
Traction
even...
is what kills
yeah,
transmissions.
which isn't even full power really at the launch.
Yeah. I did a lot of roll racing with it. I never really got to run it down the track like I wanted.
I guess what's also good, or lucky with me, is I run cheap Chinese shit rear tyres, so they're just fry.
Yeah.
So yeah, gearbox loves life.
Yeah, I run NT05s on the street, but even they're rubbish.
Nah, Steve Morris Talk Hub. Who gives a fuck about max speeding rods, especially when you put Steve Morris in the same conversation?
Yeah, fucking night and day.
Yeah. One's a legend and one's gives shit to legends. I got fucked over with max speeding rods too.
Really?
Yeah, but I meant to supply a turbo for that L67 ute I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, they approached me, asked if they could work with me, asked he asked, have a look on the website, send a link to a product you want, then asked for my postage details and everything, got them, and then 2 days later, it was like, we can't anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, fuck, I just ordered fuel system parts to handle it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah.
It's basically the same thing they did with me. They just say, "Oh, you got any upcoming builds you need any parts for? Here's the website. Pick what you want off it." And I was like, "Oh." I was actually going to get a turbo for my mate for his 1J Crown, but I'm like, I don't really have any builds coming up, but I got the Beamer that I need some coilovers for. And send me some of them. And they're like, "Oh, all right, ship me those." And then, ever since they shipped me them, they've been non-stop hounding me to make a video about it and put something out there. They don't leave you alone, so you haven't really missed out on much.
Yeah. Oh, the car got parted out anyway, but yeah, it's just a big fuck around. Alright, yeah, I completely misinterpreted that then to a car.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Daddy needs a big block. Oh man, don't we all? One of his big blocks would be insane.
Everyone needs a big block.
Yeah, except Cletus. He still managed to fuck everything. I still watch his channel religiously, but fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's always the same thing. It's just like, oh, yeah, it's not running quite right, but yeah, we'll add more boost, or he tries to do something himself, and then next second it's like, oh, we're fixing the car.
I don't understand. He's just had no luck basically all year with that car.
Yeah. Yeah, but so is the LSA. Well, maybe not factory, but rod and piston LSA is good for that power. Doesn't sound as good. I haven't actually watched that video.
Al's big block crown is going to be pretty sick.
I need to catch up on that video. The one that they put it in. I don't know if they put another one in since that.
So would I try. I'd rock a SMX and anything if it was sponsored.
Fuck.
Shit, I'd throw it in the fucking Yaris if I had to.
That is true. Very different.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's not him pushing like 3,500. Well, I don't know. I was going to say ton, but that's pounds. 3,500 pound car in a Sixers. It's not that. It's what he fucks on it, or they change like 7 things before hitting the track instead of doing little things, and then something goes wrong and causes other shit.
Yeah, small changes.
Yeah.
Small changes.
Like the best example of that is when he got Vaughan and Chelsea out for that RTR car. They change 1 to 3 things because obviously they know what they're doing, and then send it back out there to test it, and then change it and fix it again. But here's just like it's back at the shop. They're like they change the whole setup on the car as well, and then they go out there and something doesn't go right because it's not correct for how everything else is. But then again, I'm just watching. I don't do this for a living, so could be wrong.
Yeah, I can't even remember what the last problem he had with his El Camino was.
I don't think there was one last time that went out, but I don't remember what one before that was.
Haven't seen it for a while. I know that, so there's obviously something going on in the background.
A Celica 5-speed would have to be worse, surely. That's
Celica 5-speed is probably a bit better than a T5.
You reckon?
Not as good as a... Yeah, they're not bad. It's not as good as a Getrag though, so it sort of fits in the middle.
Yeah, it's it, boating. Like, yeah, change one or 2 things at a time. Like, don't go changing the whole setup and then setting it out there. Obviously, you get your things that just appear out of nowhere, but just
yeah, shit happens. Fucking look at me last road trip drag challenge. I did 3 or 4 passes, came back into the pits or the camping area, turned the car off. Was talking some shit, went to make another pass, went to turn the car on, nothing. Just ECU was dead.
Did you find out exactly what wire Like what sensor?
No.
Why? No.
I don't.
You just.
Don't know. Haven't looked. Don't care. Don't want to know. No, I've still got the loom. I think I've still got the loom, but it's like it's a mess. Like
Yeah. Okay.
there's, I looked at it and went, oh yeah, well no wonder this failed. There's fucking shit patched in everywhere, going everywhere. But yeah, it was not fun. Basically, everything that could go wrong did go wrong.
Yeah.
Electronically.
That would have been a horrible time too at the track.
Yeah, it was. That happened at about, it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I realised, oh, I'm not going to get another run in today. So I went and handed in my time slip for the day to get my points. And then I came back and just started troubleshooting. And I didn't get the car to start until like 9 o'clock that night or something.
Fuck. Missed out on the
It was
drinking
just-
time.
Yeah, some of the other mates came over and we were all drunk. They're like, oh, the boys are here to fix it. And I'm like, oh, fuck, here we
The
go.
boys are here to fix it. Like, you ain't touching my shit.
They're fucking gone. I've barely had a few.
The old alloy head questions up again.
Mm.
Found a set, very, very expensive, especially with the conversion rate, postage, and then how we get taxed for anything coming into Australia as well. That's over $1,000. They have been ported, but they'd still go to Nathan to get, well, I'd want him to install them anyway, but to get checked over, and no doubt he would be able to do something further more than what's been done to him. So there's a cost on that again, which then means they are very, 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 very expensive heads by that point.
So you did find a pair for sale.
I did. Yeah.
How much were they asking out of curiosity?
6 USD.
6 US. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. Which is about 7.5 to 8. I think it was like 7.5 to 8 AUD. Then probably about 1,500 postage, and then you probably get
Yeah.
slogged about $3,000 for import tax. So you're already up around 11 to 12, and then for
And
Nathan
then
to
Nathan's
put his
gonna
spin
charge
on
you
it, another 1,500 to
4,
2.
maybe 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be more than 3, but say 1,500
Right.
to 2, I reckon. Well, I guess it depends on the valves and everything. True, yeah. could
That's
go
right.
up.
Depends on the valves that are in it, the seats that are in it, the springs
Yeah.
that are in it.
Oh, the
as well.
seats,
He'd
the
probably
seats
go-
would be getting changed. 100%.
He'd probably want to do his own job on basically all of it.
Boating and race cars, 15 would be good. I'd be guessing 20, to be honest. Like, I'm just guessing the price of import tax, but I know for something that costly, if the sender puts the actual price they're worth that I bought it for, you'd be paying 3 to 4 to 5 grand on import tax, especially because of the weight as well. And I think last time I looked, like the shipping company, like USPS International, it was literally just like a gasket, like a $20 gasket was $380 in shipping. So I was just like, and that's something that weighs half a kilo, if that.
Yeah, US shipping drives me mental. I don't understand how they calculate it there.
Yeah, Trevor, being different is expensive, but when you could get those heads for way cheaper, it's not. Look, a head is not worth 20 grand.
The
The bottom end's not even going to cost anywhere near that.
the benefit for horsepower though is
It is.
night and day.
Yeah, but it's not a dedicated drag car, so like yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to spend. I think I worked it out to about 7,300 on cast iron heads.
Yeah. It's a lot. I told him, leave it to me to suss out the cost of everything, and I'll get in contact if I'm going to go ahead. Obviously, I haven't been in contact. Because I still haven't finalised the prices of what it would be, but it's not worth it.
Yeah, that's a go, Trevor. Just check in. Like, it's probably cheaper to book a flight over there, pick them up, and fly them back.
Yeah. The thing is, though, is you're already spending close to $8 grand just to buy them, regardless of
Yeah,
postage and flights. That's insane
That's right.
money.
Yeah, it is. It's stupid.
Gun 38T would be no better than what either of us have. Apart from he's got a bigger turbo than me, but no, I've got a way better cam and heads than he does. You've got a better turbo than he does, corn fed, so yeah.
Probably S480 is a good turbo, but it's, I don't know. It's kind of, it's at its limit now anyway. So it's crazy. It blows my mind because I brought that turbo so that it would never be at its limit, and here we are at its limit.
Yeah. Just because it runs 8s, my setup could run 8s without an auto box with this turbo. That means nothing. My half track would probably absolutely demolish his with how early this comes on boost.
Voting, it's the 0.92 AR housing T4 divided. 83mm turbine wheel, which is why it's a big lag monster.
I'm gonna have to break the seal in a second. John Barry, drop a shed skid. It's coming once the tune's finalised. It was a little lean up top when I smashed it on the street after the clutch. I put more fuel in it, but I haven't driven it again. So I'm not going to go do that again right now and get on limiter.
Yeah, that's right. The 128 housing, you would see it over 1,000.
Right, Confed, it's up to you to entertain me for a second. I'm going to have a piss.
Oh, but I need another drink too. It's evaporated again. Anyway.
All right, wait up. I got a screen for that. We'll be back in a second. Fuck Lotties.
No, you got one of my good. You surely haven't got one of my good screens. It's one of those screens.
Alrighty, let's go back. And we're back.
Ah, we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah, the 4.2 will push a 1.2 rear housing, and it's going to get one. I really wish Garrett would come out with the G47 series turbo, but I can't see it happening before I'm ready to buy one.
I think I saw one in a Pulsar. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I saw Garrett put a post about it, I think. Which means Pulsar shouldn't be too far behind.
Yeah, I haven't seen Garrett release one yet, so then Pulsar will be. Pulsar have only just released the G40 1150. So they're quite a ways behind. Pulsar G45 is the turbo of my choice at the moment.
Yeah, I'll be going the same.
Yeah.
And then obviously a bit of giggle gas to help it.
Oh, giggle gas.
Which sucks because that means there's more shit to buy, more shit to hire and run.
It's not that bad. I mean, a full 10-pound bottle usually lasts me 2 events, give or take. Or I can do 2 roll racing events on the one bottle, or one 3-day event, and the bottle ran out on the last day. And it's about $100 a bottle to fill. I just need to get a second one so I can rotate them.
Yeah. Oh, is Rob a Pulsar dealer, is he? Tour Hub?
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. True.
Yeah, Pulsar turbos are great, and I don't. Oh, you were here in the beginning. Yeah, the only thing that I've heard, never seen actual data, but I've heard that they spool 200 to 300 RPM later. That's it. They make the same power, but yeah, they're just slightly laggier, which you wouldn't really notice.
For me too, the 100 RPM is fucking nothing.
Yeah. Well, for pretty much every other platform, it makes no difference because they all rev a lot higher.
Thank you a lot. Close, Aaron. It's nice.
It's 12.
In my dreams. Can't even keep a head gasket in it at 9 kilowatts.
So 10's the limit. Kinetics are good for 9, not for 10. Now I know where to stop.
Yeah, 30 pounds. Just keep it under 30. It'll love it.
Yeah. 8.5, 8.7, 8.8, 8.5 more than likely.
Nathan sent me a photo of my rod and goes, hey, got your new rods in. They got the custom made 625 rod bolts. They're a special thing I'm trialing. They're good for like 9,000 RPM. I'm like, fuck, don't tell me that. Because I'll send it there.
Send it there.
He shut me down so instantly and goes, yeah, your heads and cam won't float that. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool.
Started on a high, ended on a very low.
I'm like, well, where it noses over on the dyno, that's where I'll call it. He's like, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping for 80 to 8,500 RPM.
That sounds so good too.
Especially
Especially if you're equal length. I was going to try something where it merges into a single, like equal length and then merges into a single, but a few people have said, nah, that won't change the sound too much. That distinct sound would be from the split housing, like the individual runners straight to the actual flange.
Yeah, but if you look at Jim's, his merges just in front of the balancer into a single, and then it runs into the turbo from there.
Oh, does his?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's exactly what I was planning on doing, literally. Because then you can't be unequal if you fucking run it to like the center bolt of the balancer, and then single 3-inch up. That's how I was going to tack it all together. But then a couple of people I talked to are like, oh, I've seen that, or heard of that done, or whatever. They've done it themselves, and whatever the fucking situation was, and yeah, it made no difference. Like, well, a little difference, but you didn't get that sound difference.
Yeah, no. Jim's is that. I'll find the photo and I'll show you.
I think Jim's is also a combination of the heads as well, though.
That's right. Those alloy heads and the RPM is what gives his the sound that it has. But that's.
Oh fuck it. Maybe I'll still give it a crack. Order the parts and give it a crack. And if it sounds the same, then I'll fucking hate myself. But I think what I got to do is just get one of those like those engine balancers you can whack in, so you can like remove the subframe, one of those jobbies, and then use that to rig the turbo to stay in place. And
doesn't sound familiar to me, but
like it sits on, like where the front guards bolt on, that like rail up the top there.
Yeah,
it's like it goes on there, and then you chain the engine to that.
Oh, those.
Yeah. But instead, obviously, chaining the engine, I'll just rig it up so it holds the turbo in place, so it's not, it's not, the pressure's not on the dump or whatever.
That's all I did with mine. Is I just bolted it back onto the dump and then just rotated it around to where I wanted it and started tacking it together from there.
I see you dump held it, did it?
Yeah, I put the jack under the dump so it would.
Did
hold it up there and it
you?
wouldn't
Oh,
sail.
but you took your. Did you take the core and the compressor off? Obviously, with the compressor with the core off.
No, I left the core and compressor on. I even left the charge pipe attached, just so I could keep it in the same spot, so I knew
yeah.
that it was in the same orientation.
Okay, I thought about
So
that, but I was like, oh, it'll probably still move. But
That way, none of that changed. Jim mustn't have posted it on his Facebook page.
I've seen a picture of it somewhere as well. I don't know fuck where, but
Yeah,
I just
I'm just trying to find
don't
it so
remember.
I can show it to the camera so that everyone else knows what we're talking about. But that's exactly all it was. It just merged right in front of the balancer, and then from there it was the single pipe. So whoever told you it can't be done, or it's
yeah, we're talking shit.
not going to make much difference, is obviously talking. I wonder if it was on the Turbo V6 page.
Look, talk hub, yeah, making a good point there. Do it for science, but it's just a lot of effort.
Yeah, that's it. Good old science.
But hey, I guess I got nothing to lose if I do it. I still got this crossover that Cornfed made for me, so I can always back it back in.
Right.
I think what also sucks though is getting to one of the bolts on this rehousing sucks with the turbo
Oh, really?
on. Yeah. Yeah, talk about its content, but everyone gets to look at my failing cuts and welds. See
Yeah, it
me,
is. I
see
found
me
it.
tigging.
It was on the Turbo V6 page.
Nate-
I can't see it.
Nathan might have posted it.
No, Jim did post it. It was on the Turbo V6 page. You can't see it very well. Come on, camera. Focus, you fuck. There you go.
Oh,
You can see
yeah.
Sort of
Yeah.
just behind the balancer is where the two merge and meet together.
Fuck, his wastegate dump looks huge.
Yeah. It's probably like a Pro Gate 60 or something.
Yeah.
It's massive. But anyway. Yeah, same.
Sounds like a plan, talk hub. I'm always down to learn. Like I can, with no filler rod, my tigging's fucking on point. I can stack dimes. You add fucking filler rod into it, and my MIG looks neater. And my MIG doesn't look pretty. It doesn't break,
You
but
gotta-
it doesn't look pretty.
Just gotta get the. Just gotta train that feed hand. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, that's the thing. It just dyslexic, man, in speaking and fucking working fingers.
I swear I'm dyslexic sometimes
Yeah,
too.
Swiss dexic, as I say. I haven't tried Ali Torque Hub. I only have a DC welder. Every
I think
time,
you have fun welding steel. Wait till you try and weld alley.
Ali, yeah. Every time I've gone to look at getting an Ali welder, I hype myself up for it. I go in, look at them, see the price tag. I'm like, yeah. I got savings to that. I go look at them for about an hour, walking up and down. Like, I don't need to spend this money and walk out. I get home, fuck, I need an alley welder. Every time, like, fuck, I could do with one. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
What do you
that's
mean?
it.
What do you mean
Clean.
cleaning it? Fuck clean it. Just stick the two bits of metal together and fucking throw the torch on it. Nah,
Yeah, not with alley. It doesn't
Yeah.
work that way.
doesn't work. It doesn't work with anything I weld either. The worst thing is though, it's fucking scratched to start. Like, even a switch would be better. Like I just something
Scratch start.
something with high frequency would just be perfect. Just the scratch starting sucks, and it doesn't have any
Yeah,
post.
high frequency.
Has no post flow either.
No, well that's because it's scratch start.
Yeah,
You
scratch
need-
start,
you need
yeah.
a high frequency and an AC DC.
And the other thing that sucks too is because I go through Niche Welding, who's also in the L67 scene. His welds just look fucking insane. His work's perfect. It's just like, obviously it's a lot of money because you're paying for quality work and time, but it's just like, fuck, I can do something and it look like absolute dog shit. Or I don't have to go through the stress of doing it, and he can do it and it looks fucking perfect. Like his alley welds are insane. Like I've rarely seen alley welds that you like that's picture perfect. You look at him like, yeah, that's never going to break, it's going to seal. But this looks picture perfect, and I'm just like, holy fucking shit. It's
Picture perfect alley welds are hard to do.
yeah, like
It's all in the prep. It's like painting. It's just all in the prep.
prep,
work.
yeah. Because that's like when I after I bought the those plasma clamps, and then I searched up on it. It's like the alley. I was like, fuck. So I have to go alley charge pipes because I want to go stainless because the welds always look better. I was dreading it, and then when I got it back with his alley piping and welds, I was like, this actually, I don't want to hide it. Like it, yeah, looks good. But stop giving us reasons to watch your video, talk up.
Yeah, practice makes perfect.
See, 130 hertz frequency, 30% cleaning, 5 seconds post flow. Yeah, you see, like you're talking too fancy for me, welder.
What thickness was that torque hub? Because the rest of it doesn't make any sense to me because my welder's not that special either. And I don't have a pedal.
You got a switch though, don't you?
Yeah, it's high frequency, so it's got the switch.
Yeah, fuck
But
you.
it's not, I can't pedal it and modulate it like the pedal does.
Pedals, yeah. And there's me fucking scratching it and then having this huge fucking disgusting thing. But actually starting it's fine. It's when I have to pull it off.
85 hertz. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's actually quite a little bit up there. 2 mil, I'm usually around 70 amps-ish. A little cold.
Yeah, but Boding, what's the price when you say it's cheap? Like I've looked at welders at like 1500 ACDC high frequency. I was like, yeah, that's cheap. But then I'm like, I don't need to spend that money. But like I said, I get home like I fucking need one. I walk myself in circles. I hype myself up to get one. I get there, look at them all. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get this, and then I'm like, nah. The money in my bank account's better.
The boss weld I got from Bunnings was like $999 or something.
I still can't believe I let that one slide when it was on for sale for 500 at my local.
Yeah.
I should have just fucking bought it, eh? But
I told you it was a bargain and you should go and get it.
I think money was tight. I think that's when I was saving for the deposit for this house, from memory.
Yeah.
So every dollar kind of counted at that point. But
that's right. No, it does. It is what it is at the end of the day.
yeah, Delgo, I flick off really fast as well, but it just... obviously, I need more practice. Haven't perfected it. But you fucking tigger the stick function. I love it. That's sick.
Bath water. That's the guy. People pay big bucks for this stuff, apparently.
Yeah, not mine though.
Yeah, not wrong.
$800 Unimig. Yeah, I've got a Unimig as well. What does it say there? ARC 170 DC inverter that does stick and TIG. Things you learn. Like, this has been my longest stream. Well, this little one here is only an hour 40, but we've been going for 3 hours, 17 minutes.
Oh, shit.
I did one before that was over 3 hours, but I don't remember how long. I don't think it was this long, though. Going a solid 12 viewers. At least that's what Streamlabs says. Fucking record high. Ironically, my first 2 streams are the best I've ever done. I had like the stats it gives you after it was like 350 views, and after that it's always just been like 60 to 100. I'm like, well, this is a fail.
Yeah, streams are hard to do view-wise.
Yeah. Except if you're in America and suddenly you got fucking thousands every single one. Cunts.
Yeah, just don't do them weekly for.
Yeah, got soul
over a
still to
year.
be here. Everlast 210. Oh, you gotta stop talking about welders. You're gonna make me start searching, and then when I start searching, I'll find like a reasonably priced one, or justify to my head that it's worth it. I need it, And I'll do the same thing. I'll waste my time. I'll drive there. I'll look at them all, and then I'll fucking drive home without one. I'll get home like I should have fucking bought it. Just stop. I'm going in circles. I need it, but I don't need it. But I need it.
Yeah, nice. That's not bad, Reese. BAC 200 there.
Fuck's sake,
So, yeah.
just stop it. You got the same name as me. You're talking about welders. Making it more difficult now. Buy one. I'll fucking cry every day. See my bank account. There's a fucking.
No, you won't. Not with an ACDC
Chunk,
chunk,
yeah.
you won't. You never cry.
I will when I start to weld alley, and I'm like, this wasn't worth it. I can't weld this for shit.
You go, this is fucking shit. What did I buy this fucking thing for?
What the fuck? Wish I had brains like that.
Yeah, I reckon. I guess that is why they call him the Delco Wizard.
Yeah. Fuck, if I bought a taser, I'd just start tasing cunts. Wouldn't even weld with it. I buy it for the welder, but then I just start tasing cunts. Yeah, but Dank, I want to learn to do it myself, though.
It's worth knowing how to do it. I can't remember. I can't imagine how much I would have paid for every little job where I've gone, oh fuck, I need to change this or I need to
That's
change
it.
that.
Just
And I've just been able to just fire up the TIG and just blast it out and do it myself.
what really annoys me though is that, like I was saying before, without filler rod, they're perfect. They look like I can get it so I can see the puddle, and then obviously as you move and it stacks for dimes. But as soon as I try put filler rod in, there's just fucking lumps everywhere.
And too cold by the sounds of it.
I've tried everything, man. I've cranked the cunt up, cranked it down. Oh, obviously, same thing. Practice. I need practice. But yeah.
Yeah. It's like everything. Practice makes perfect.
But my filler rod is thick as fuck too at the same time, which
oh,
wouldn't
that's
help.
probably half
Yeah.
the trouble too,
It's just that bunning shit, the Boss World stuff. I only have one size.
yeah. Yeah. That's just chunky as fuck.
Yeah, man. And I've so I mean, every time I watch someone like Tig on YouTube, I'm like, man, that filler rod is fucking bending and half on itself. That's so thin, and I'm like, mine's so stiff you can barely bend it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm doing something wrong here.
Yeah. The high frequency will change your world as well.
You paid $8.50 for an ACDC Tig with a pedal. Man, if I found that right now, I'd buy it. The cheapest I found's literally been like $1,500 to $1,700, and they're like the what's that? Red Total Tools. That's right. Total Tools are like their brand, Michigan, and I think like a Unimig Viper one was. Oh no, internet connection unstable. We're gonna drop out again.
Type of rip and chat, everyone.
Wait, the laptop's glitching.
Yeah, try with a decent filler rod, like an ER70 or something. For mild or...
Oh, cool. I streamed
What
in.
is it? 316
Cut out.
stainless or something. Get something skinny too.
Yeah, sorry, I completely missed all those comments because I was waiting for it to cut out. I've actually seen the Oswald supply stuff. I've actually had a few cheap welders, but I wasn't sure about them. They don't like unbranded crap.
I don't remember what the 5 kilo box was. I think it was an Oswald pack.
It's all good now. Alright, sweet. I'm surprised that you guys are still here. Especially everyone from over east. What is it, like 10:30, almost 10:30 where you are, Dane?
It's 10:22.
True, yeah, it's 8:22 here, so it's fucking
Just about ready
Mid-
for bed. to be
mid-afternoon for me.
honest.
I still haven't had dinner yet. It's later, me problem. We got dinner in a can. Oh, camera's there. Dinner in a can here. So we got Gord's motor behind me and Gord's drink in me hand. What a combo. Oh, don't tell me you don't have sound, Trevor. 12:22. What the fuck are you doing up, Delco?
I reckon he must be over in NZ then by that time. Actually, no, he is. That's right.
Yeah.
I always forget he's over there.
You got a day off tomorrow, or are you just living the dream?
Yeah. Bit of both, maybe.
Bit of both, yeah. Saying that though, I know a few people that can function off like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. It's more
I
than
don't know
enough
how
for
my
'em.
missus does it. She's the same. She can only function on 5 hours of sleep.
Really? Fuck.
I get 8 hours sleep, and I still wake up going like, I want to sleep.
I know when I'm home, 5 to 6 is perfect, but when I'm at work, like 6 to 7 is a sweet spot.
No, I need a minimum of 8 hours
Fuck.
constantly.
Oh, you take every Monday off. That's alright then.
Yeah, nice. That's a go.
Night shift tonight. Oh. You do night shift in summer as well, Talk Hub? Because that's definitely the time to do it. Yeah, Dank, I'm almost about the same now. Body clock from at work.
There's 550 monsters of the go.
I haven't had a monster in ages. I used to live off them at one point.
Yeah, I used to live off the Red Bulls. You get addicted to them.
Fuck,
things,
I remember when I was an apprentice, I'd lost my license, so I was catching fucking public transport. I'd be up to like 3 a.m. and then I'd be at the bus stop at like 5 a.m. and I'd just down one as soon as I got to work, and then another one at like smoke on lunch. Bad times. 2 days, 2 nights, 4 off. Now you're living the dream. That is a roster and a half, that one.
Alright.
1 a.m. nearly every night and up at 7. That's not too bad though, because that's 5 to 6 hours sleep. Yeah, 2 500ml Red Bulls a day is the first year, yeah. I remember actually not too long ago, there was a bad point where I was drinking 2 500mls at Smoko. That was my insights.
I remember doing it too because the servos would have like two 500s for $5 or $6 or something.
And that's
so
the
you'd
worst.
always just stop and grab 2, and then you just smash them.
Yeah, it was like $5.50 for 1 or $6 for 2. I was like, oh, fuck
Yeah,
it.
I'm fucking buying 2.
Yeah, you're down the first one, and then the next one you're just drinking normally, and then yeah, suddenly fucking you're having a heart attack. You're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
what caused that? Yeah, reflux in your 20s. Yeah. Fuel of any good apprentice. Yeah, you're not wrong there. I miss those days being an apprentice, but I don't at the same time. Boating and race cars, you spam something. Because that's just a bunch of commas. I'm really
Too
spewing
many
it.
beers.
Yeah, I'm really spewing I didn't put Shaq's dick on that unicorn, eh?
Yeah.
But I should have done it as
Yeah,
like
it was-
like a GIF or GIF, however people pronounce it, where it's just like fucking windmilling. Oh, that's what I should have done. Should have fucking got the meat spin fucking old thing from back in the day and just had that there, just that just spinning on the unicorn. Fuck,
Nice.
that would have been great.
That would have been brilliant.
And the best thing is too is I didn't monetize these streams because I didn't want people to click away as soon as ads popped up. So that's just, it would have been perfect. So I wouldn't have had. That means no comment usually, and I gotta get up. I don't. Yeah, I'm not up to date with the current times and slang and
No, I can't say that I am either.
yeah. Alright, I think we're gonna have to end it soon. It's fucking 8:30 here. It's fucking midnight over where Delco Wizard is. Past midnight.
Yeah, 10:30. Yeah.
Yeah. We got a solid 13 viewers and comments, but YouTube ad block, no ads. Yeah, that's the way. I completely forgot about ads because I paid for YouTube Premium ages ago because I watch a lot of music videos and I like concerts. I just, because of Premium, you can turn your screen off and it still plays. So I did it for that. And then obviously because I did it with that for my phone, it does it on my TV. So I completely forgot about ads. And then I started monetizing my videos when I got that, and everyone's like, "Oh, there's ads." I'm like, "What do you mean ads?" I just got paid per view, but no, it's ads. And I'm like, "Oh shit, these poor fuckers are having to sit there and wait 2 minutes or whatever it is till they can skip it."
Yeah. The premium pays a contribution to the ad rev anyway. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
So if a premium subscriber watches your video, they still kick over
Oh,
whatever it is.
and Premium you can do downloads too. You can download videos, which is the main thing.
I think you can do downloads without it though. Hang on. Yeah, I can.
Can you?
Yep, I'm not rich enough to get premium, and I can still
I'm
download
fucking
some.
paying for it for no reason.
Yep. I just flicked over to another page that I had a music video planned before the stream, and it has a download option.
Talk Hub, I don't know if Mr. 96 VS means the motor that Cornfed has, or if he means the actual chassis that they still have.
Yeah, Hoff doesn't have the chassis anymore. He sold it to
Skid Factory.
Skid Factory. I know what they're going to do with the chassis, but I'm
Yeah, Nuggets
Not at
VS,
liberty
Skid
to say.
Factory own that now. Nugget hasn't owned it for ages.
yeah, I'm not at liberty. I'm not going to reveal what they're going to do with it.
Rumour has it they're putting another L67 in it.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah, that'd be
100% a
cool.
lie.
yeah. But as far as his engine goes, I've got his engine and drivetrain, and I'm going to slap that into a Ute and
Was that the
go over what
A340?
happened.
The gearbox?
That is
Was
a
it-
Jatco.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Jatco. I think it's a Jatco. 350Z auto Nissan transmission.
Hmm. I haven't actually heard from the previous owner of that bottom end in ages. He was the unluckiest motherfucker on the earth, that's for sure.
Yeah, from what you were saying, it was
Kept getting hit in his motorbike and accidents and
pretty
this and
shit.
that.
I mean, and what happened to Kevin in general was pretty unfortunate as well.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't
still
happen
don't
for
know-
you.
I still don't know exactly what went wrong with it, but there is a definite nick in the top of the number one piston from a valve. So a
the
valve
fuck?
kissed the piston at some point.
Yeah, right.
But what caused the valve to kiss that piston is unknown. I don't know.
Do you know what springs it had in it? Oh, you got someone in the stream
No.
now.
Ah, sick.
Waving a second ago.
He's very.
Sure, he's like rolling. Oh, wheelchair. Yeah, I was going to say, sure, he's rolling. That was
Is
way
he-
too smooth. That was far too smooth. I was like, there's some freaky shit going on in your house. So,
Bloody.
yeah, he's YouTube famous
Go
now.
on, Wheels.
No.
You're YouTube famous now. Go on, Wheels.
No.
He's just doing it on the wrong channel, though.
Yeah.
There's 14 viewers here compared to your 30,000.
Oh, it'll see 8's Talk Hub. Nice. So they've obviously changed it from what they were going to put into it.
Be bloody good if it sees
Helmet.
eights.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
The only
It
decent
was
build they've done
pretty
is
much
the
going to
Bedford.
see 8's anyway, wasn't it?
No.
No.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna walk. Ah!
Stop digging up the walls.
exits the screen so graciously.
Yeah.
Wear a helmet, kid. Michael M. Haven't seen you comment before either.
Yeah.
What are these latecomers just piping up? Piping up fucking 3 hours into the stream.
Throw something at him. I don't have much to throw.
Fuck it. The stream must be coming through a bit delayed. When's the V12 Eco?
V12 Eco? I don't know. I don't really have the means to make it happen right now, but I can tell you that an NA Eco is coming pretty soon.
Michael, you in WA as well? I was going to get a TV48. Damn. That would have been really different. Would that even fit?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get. TV48.
That would have been sick.
Yeah, it definitely would have been cool.
V10 Ecotech would be a lot harder than a V12.
Yeah, V12 would have been pretty easy. Crank adapter and merge the two blocks together with the engine management for each 6 cylinders.
But then finding a fucking chassis that'd fit that.
Yeah, good luck with that. That'll be hard, but
Or you do a Steve Morrison, sit in the rear passenger seat.
well,
Like
not
it-
even that. Just cut the firewall out and shove one engine behind it and
Yeah.
have it poke through under the dash.
You'd be sitting in the rear seat though, like a Steve Morris wagon style. That's insane, isn't it?
That is, it's wild. I don't know how he can see out of that fucking thing.
Yeah. They cut an LS in half.
The LS V12s, yeah. Seen
But
that.
if they cut that in half, brought it together, it'd still be an 8-cylinder. You've touched my stuff. Oh man, yep. If I'm thinking of the right person, you got Compound 6. Is it Compound 6? I might have butchered the name there. Yeah, sweet. Got it. How's that going as well, Michael? You had more chance to get cracking on that?
Oh gosh, you.
COVID.
I was like, what do you mean with it? And you just looked at me.
Well, that's definitely worth more than a car, so
Yeah,
congrats on that.
just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, actually, especially with the fucking interest rates at the moment, holy shit, definitely worth more than a car.
Oh, fucking oath. The payments alone are almost worth more than a car.
Yeah. I'm lucky my interest rate's locked in, so it hasn't affected me.
Yeah, nice. Mine's not, so I'm suffering.
Fuck. 5 acres, nice. Whereabouts?
Nice.
I mean, you were
COVID.
down south compared to me, eh? Still that
Michael's
area?
back. Hmm.
Mora. Oh, fuck, so
No,
north.
no.
Heaps of people around there now.
Michael. Oh, yeah, mate.
Fuck, this little stream here's been going for 2 hours. Fucking going up in numbers now. What's going on?
Yeah.
How?
Someone heard TV48, that's what it was.
Yeah. We keep throwing out these big YouTube name channels and just everyone's just sniffing it and coming in. Got to do that more often, you know. I reckon just start yelling out. Skid pad and all. Yeah. One of the guys I worked with lives there. I think his brother owns a business that helped do that. It's a fucking long drive though. 3+ hours from me, I think.
It's chill o'clock. It's about bed o'clock for me.
Yeah. I still haven't had dinner. I don't even know what's for dinner yet.
I got head gaskety things to do tomorrow.
I got driving in the rain to do tomorrow, apparently. Yay. I was only an hour 45. That's not too bad, actually. Gonna run out of beers at this point. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me, Aaron. Yeah, and I'm not far from Motorplex too. Motorplex is about 10 minutes, maybe 15 from me. So fair drive. Yeah, I think it's time we call it. Some people are ready for bed. Some people are ready to something else. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, sick. So secrets out there, and just because new toy, like playing with it. Let's press it again. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. This is what the stream was all about. So, if you're not already, head over to Corn-Fed Boo, subscribe, watch his channel, catch up on the videos. As far as we're both aware, he has the highest horsepower standard crank that has been proven on a dyno, not gone off mile per hour. But yeah, with a dyno reading.
Yeah.
Check that out. You'll see a 4.2 stroker build on his channel. You also see a 4.2 stroker on my channel. So yeah, make sure you don't miss out on that. Next live stream for me will be in 3 weeks. What will yours be, Corn-Fed? 1 or 2 weeks? Whatever works out for you.
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks, yeah.
So I'm doing every 2 weeks.
And we both generally have weekly uploads. So if you're not already watching either of us, jump on there.
I mean, you're the most consistent at the moment with your weekly uploads.
It's a struggle. Their weekly uploads is not very fucking interesting. Like, you guys had to watch me fucking fix an oil leak, for fuck's sake.
You don't have to replace a head gasket every week, so it
True.
makes it a bit easier.
Yeah, it's good to fix an oil leak, though. I think I've done 3 videos on that now. Fix an oil leak didn't work. Next one, fix an oil leak didn't work. This one, fix an oil leak, it worked, but I haven't tested it while driving yet. So, next week's video, fixing an oil leak. Anyway.
Fixing a coolant leak, something different.
Fuck. Jesus. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later, and thanks for jumping on the stream. See you guys in another video. Yeah, see you later.
Thanks for jumping on the stream, fellas.
Fucking